Tell the Benoit joke again. I'm recording now.
Hey guys, if Suicide and Homicide from TNA formed a tag team, Broski, what would they be called?
I don't know, Robbie. What would they be called?
Chris Benoit.
It's still funny the second time.
I'm gonna try to get a meet and greet. Yeah, with Romy, good old Romy at SummerSlam.
Take a Mark pick.
I'll actually kiss him or hug him. I'll do something. I'll just do the gold dust thing and go in his face and go. He's just looking at me like, yeah, you know it's a word, dude.
Security.
Oh, you're one of those Make-A-Wish kids.
Oh, jeez.
I'll shave my hair off and I'll put a McDonald's straw at my nose. Fuck. I'm dying.
Fuck. Holy shit. Oh, I'm gonna miss you. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very bittersweet episode of the Kayfabe Today podcast. My name is Eric. You can follow me on Twitter at MTLBroski. I'm here with my son for his last show before his journey to America. Now, don't worry, guys. He didn't piss me off again. I'm not going to block him. He's just got a real life he's got to lead. And, you know, he's not going to always have time for his old man. So, Robbie, welcome to the show.
Hi.
As you can see, Robbie has zero emotions. He's got no emotions.
Yeah, I've got, like, as much charisma for this show as Finn Balor.
Jeez. All right, well, thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you next week. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start the show off with a few fan questions. We got some this week, so we're gonna answer them. Then we're gonna do Raw, SmackDown, gloss over those because we don't want to kill ourselves. And then we're gonna do an Extreme Rules preview/prediction. Sound good, Robbie? But before we get into that, I didn't let you answer. That's what we're doing. Deal with it. But before we do that, can we have a moment of silence? 1 year ago this week, the most inspirational animal that has ever been on the face of the earth passed away, was ruthlessly gunned down for absolutely no reason, just to save some shitty kid's life. So Harambe, rest in peace. Here's a 3-bell salute. In the arms of the angels, far away from here.
I'll go to 10.
Look at that improv with the bells.
Oh, that was loud.
See, you're going to break the glass. You're just going to hear a glass shatter in a second here.
By God, it's Austin. Austin is kicking Harambe's ass.
Austin wishes he had our sick views on YouTube. I can say that because he's not on YouTube. Fuck you, Austin. Okay, now somebody's spamming me with pictures of Becky Lynch. Panda, you're a dick. All right, so let's get into fan questions real quick. I got one here from a Patreon donor, so he's getting his question answered first because he gives me money. So it's from Eric. Eric, hold on. Now I have to find it because we had a conversation. Shit, I should have came more prepared than this. Where's his question?
The state of this.
Oh, is this it? Yeah, okay, here we go. Sorry about that. I'm going to edit that out. He's like, all right, what do you think about all the drama around the leaking of sex tapes and pictures like of Paige, Caitlyn, and the WWE's women division? Does WWE care about the image of their female superstars or not? Well, I think, honestly, in this case, it's hard well, it's not hard to blame them because you should.
It depends.
It really does, because the thing is yes, they were hacked, and that's a horrible thing. It's not good. I wouldn't wish that on anybody, except if I hate you, then I hope you get hacked, and I hope your life is ruined. But the thing is, you can't really get mad at them because their privacy was invaded. Now, is it a wise decision if you're a public figure to put things on iCloud? On the iCloud? No, it's not. It's a fucking dumb decision. And at the end of the day, after all the hacks that have already happened, you kind of deserve what you're going to get, because it's really easy to avoid leaks. Don't put shit on an imaginary cloud in the sky, you fucking retards. It's like me. My dick pics, if I want to access them, you know, on a late Sunday afternoon, I want to look at them, they're in the vault next to my gun.
Yeah. So I was gonna say.
Now the intelligent question, and now the intelligent answer.
Well, I believe that it depends on if they're released or leaked or stolen, or because like if you, God
If they're
forbid,
released,
haven't.
that's a whole different story. That you're doing
Yeah,
it on
like
your
God
own
forbid
accord.
if Nia Jax one day just goes, oh, here's a bit of nipple, then then it's a little bit different. But I believe you should be able to. Well, we live in a free world, unless you're
Well,
in North Korea or America or Mexico or
whoa,
China
the
or
shade,
Russia
the
or
shade
the
being thrown.
UK.
Take that, world.
Basically, the first world's probably less free than the third world, but
Yeah,
yeah,
man, the third world just gets to live in trash piles wherever they want. No rent to pay. It's beautiful.
well,
No jobs to go to. Just sit in a
so
sit in a pile of trash with
Toronto?
bugs flying around your. Yes, exactly. All right, sorry. Go on.
Yeah, it's a cheap pop. So I do feel that there has to be, and I don't understand why there isn't. There has to be a hint of responsibility from a side that decides to take photos. If you're comfortable enough in your own skin to take these kind of photos, go for it. And the videos as well, go for it. It's an intimate moment if you want to,
But keep them on your hard drive. Don't
yeah,
put them
like,
in a magical
I
cloud that's
don't
easily
understand
hacked.
why people put them like this happened like 5 years ago, and then it happened 4 years ago, then 3 years ago, and for some reason people were still like, no, you know what, I trust it.
And
And
that's
I
the
was
thing,
thinking all this time,
You can't be
like,
surprised anymore if this happens.
no, you can't. Like, if somebody said, all right, go take a picture of your lower half and put it on Snapchat story, nobody will say it. Then you'd be like, well, obviously they are, because it's you're putting it on your story. Like,
Yeah.
it's like false trust. Like they say that it's safe, but it's not. Like if I wanted to make sure that nobody ever saw a picture that I took of myself, you know what I'd do? I wouldn't take it.
Exactly. And that's the only thing where these people online get so worked up and they're so quick to defend the person who got the pictures leaked. And I get that. And like we're saying, we're not condoning it, but you have to look at it from both sides. You got to see that there's some personal responsibility there. It's not all on one person, because if those pictures didn't exist in your magical cloud in the first place, it wouldn't happen. Right?
Yeah.
Like, so do I think they should get fired over it? No, especially not if it's a hack. Now, like you said earlier, if they release it, I'm sure somewhere in a WWE contract it's stated that you can't get into any kind of sexually explicit behavior. I'm sure that's in there. It has to be. So that,
well,
I think
you're a public image. You're a public representative to a PG audience.
Yeah, exactly.
It's common. It's not even contractual. It should just be common sense.
Yeah, I agree. But I'm sure to cover their asses, they put that clause in there somewhere. Because WWE is obviously concerned about their image. Every time there's even the slightest bit of an attack, they make a public statement. And
yeah.
I get it, because they are often targeted, or they were more so in the Attitude Era than now, but they were targeted for years from every kind of different direction you can imagine. So I get it that they're used to putting out public apologies or explanations or anything like that. But if a person is hacked, it shouldn't affect their job at all. It's not their fault for the most part.
It really isn't. Well,
the hacking's not their fault. They have the personal responsibility of taking them and putting them in the cloud.
Yeah, the idea that, they're like, oh, my personal... It's like, in a way, it's almost like if somebody robs your house, but you've got the front door open.
Yeah, that's I
like
agree.
if you lived in the middle of, I don't know, a really bitch...
Just say a very bad city so we don't offend anyone.
Yeah, if you lived in Toronto...
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that shithole. If you lived on Jane and Finch... There you go. That's in Toronto. It's a horrible place.
Yeah, so if you lived there and you had some really important stuff, I don't know whatever you'd like to class as important, but you have the front door open and you decided in neon spray paint to point arrows like to where that piece of property is, that's kind of like
you're asking
putting it in a cloud that's been hacked before, so I just...
I mean, I think the only people who could really have a legitimate gripe 100% are 100% are the first people who got hacked off iCloud. Because before it happens,
Yeah.
you have every right to think that it's a safe platform. But it's 2017. Anything online can be hacked. Anything. So you got to think twice. If you're so desperate to take those pictures, go ahead. It's fine. Who hasn't taken a picture of their tits or their dick or whatever? Everybody has. I don't care if they tell you they haven't. They're lying to you.
I like. Yeah. Everybody. Well,
So I hope,
especially around our generation.
yeah, and
I mean, my generation's different to yours, but like
yeah.
around that.
Well, the generation that grew up and like I grew up and when I didn't have a computer till I was fucking 18. Like I didn't have easy access to the internet before I was like 18 years old. And there's a whole generation of kids now that never grew up in a world without the internet. So this is just a commonplace thing. So maybe I don't know, maybe it's because it's like the older generation that's failing to catch up, but these people are like 25, 26 years old. They're not that old. They're not that much older than you are. So I don't even think it's a case of a generational thing where they
That's
weren't
why
used
it's
to
like
it.
the fact that Paige is like
Isn't she like 3
very
years
little
older than you?
me. Yeah, like she's probably she could well be my sister's age, but like I just think there's common sense there, and it's not maybe as the generations go by with this technology there'll be more common sense, but you never know.
Well, technology
So
moves so fast that we're constantly playing catch up with it. So, I mean, it's going to take some time, and people are going to have to be smart. And hopefully, with the recent leaks, in WWE at least, hopefully the people are learning their lesson. Because if I was Brad Maddox, I wouldn't want myself being cucked like that on camera. So. So I hope that answered. But do I think that does WWE care about their image? Of course, 100% they care about their image. They couldn't have been happy with the leaks for Paige and Charlotte and that. But do they deserve to lose their job over it? Absolutely not. They are the victim after all, and we're not. It might sound like we're on the side of the hackers, but we're not. I'm on the side of the women who had this happen to them. Nobody deserves to have that happen to them. But I still can realize that yes, there should be some personal responsibility, and more people should acknowledge that.
And there just isn't, which is what I don't get.
I know everybody tries to treat them like they're defenseless, like somebody came, stole their phone, and then went through it. But that's not what happened. You made a shitty decision, and these are the consequences of that decision. And there's a template for this happening before. That's where I lose sympathy. This isn't the first time anything's been hacked, especially not iCloud. iCloud. It's not the first time. So wake the fuck up. Be smarter. That's my best advice.
If it happens again, I feel like I just couldn't feel as much sympathetic as.
Especially
before.
To someone like Paige or Charlotte, where it's happened before. If it happens again, it's like, well, it happened once on you, shame on them. If it happens again, shame on you. Like, wake the fuck up. So.
Yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
And one more thing, because. Not that, like I said, I'm on the ladies' side, but when you have someone like Charlotte going on saying, like, those pictures have no business being on the internet, you put them there.
Like, regardless of private or not, it's on the internet.
And nothing on the internet. And that's a big problem people have. People think that, oh, there's this little lock on the website. This must be safe. No. Let's just put it this way. If you're not comfortable with showing it to millions of people, don't put it online. That's what you should ask yourself. For anybody listening out there who's taking a picture of their dick right now, if you don't want millions of people laughing at how small and weird and veiny it is, don't put it online. Leave it in a safe like I do. I don't know why I like that joke so much. It just makes me laugh. The concept of having a safe just for your dick pics.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into some questions about Robbie, who's leaving us to go to America. That land of savages. I'm so worried about you. If any of you Americans harm one hair on his beautiful head, I will personally go down there and I'll have to skip the border because I'm not allowed to go into the United States. There was an issue. But I will get there and I will make you regret it. Don't you dare hurt my son. All right. So, Robbie, what are you most looking forward to about going to America? This is from Wrestling Girl, who comments on all our podcasts.
Well, throw her in it there. It's going to sound really commercial, and it's going to sound like I've rehearsed it like 20 times.
Because he
but
did.
yeah, I've had a lot of people. In fact, I'll mix it up. Probably probably the type 1 diabetes. No, I'm kidding. The the culture, like, and being able to as well, but tied in with wrestling, to watch wrestling like WWE at an appropriate time.
Wow, that's true. You'll be able to watch it like at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, instead of 1 in the morning, because I feel like if I go to sleep at 11, feeling rather unsatisfied with Raw,
It's not as bad as
then
3
that's a lot
o'clock.
better than than going to sleep at 4.
Oh, 4, yeah.
And being like, well, that was shit. So
Now I have to sleep and I'm unsatisfied.
So, and also, I'm really looking forward to July 4th. I know I'm not the most patriotic. Well, I'm not very patriotic. I'm looking forward.
I've been in the States on July 4th, dude. It's a fucking blast. Americans know how to party, especially if they're celebrating themselves. They know how to fucking party.
There's July 4th. I'm just looking forward to just being like in a new environment.
Is this the first
I often
time?
thrive in...
This kind of ties into the second part of her question. Is this the first time you've ever been by yourself? Or actually, is this the first time you've ever been?
I'm lonely a lot.
Is this? No, but like, is this the first time you're going to America?
America, yeah, yeah.
Is this the first time you're going to North America?
Yeah.
Wow, it's a big time first.
I went to Colombia on a drugs run once. I didn't. No, I didn't. No, yeah, it's my first time to North America by myself.
Is there anything, she continues, she really wants to know a lot about you. I think she likes you.
Hey.
I'll hook you two up.
At Robbie Radford on Snapchat and Instagram.
Is there anything that makes you nervous about traveling to America?
Well,
like, are you apprehensive about anything?
Not really. I'm not flying with United Airlines, so...
So you won't get a concussion?
No, and I figured...
Or like a scorpion won't fall from the baggages and fucking bite you or sting you?
I'm part of 305 Live. I'll be alright if it kicks off.
305 Live?
So, you know...
Jesus Christ. That's what they should call Raw.
305 Live. Fucking 30 Trash Live. No, not really. I don't know if this is like a terrorism subject, but...
No, I think it's just being in a different country so far away from home.
No, I did Finland by myself. Like, traveled a lot. And that's a different language. So I figure that if it really goes tits up, I can just ask someone.
And dude, you're going to get so much ass with that accent. They are going to love you.
Possibly.
Nah, they are. American women love accents. It doesn't even matter what accent. They loved my accent.
I'm from Zimbabwe. Oh, hey.
We're treading way too close to racism right now.
Probably. Yeah, no, traveling, not really. I'm not the biggest fan of flying, but it's not a fear thing. It's just that, you got to sit in that spot for like 7-8 hours.
Yeah, that's...
So... But then again, I suppose after I've done it once, I don't have to do it again for like another 3 months. So
yeah, so you'll be okay.
If you're optimistic, then it's okay.
All right. Well, that's perfect. I hope Robbie answered your questions. So now, unfortunately, we have to get into Monday Night Raw. Dead silence.
Look, yeah, I don't really have anything to say.
All right.
I can't even be like excited for it anymore.
Raw has killed our soul so hard that we can't even muster up the energy to fucking shit talk the show anymore.
It's killed our souls so bad, we're basically ginger.
Take that, you gingers listening. You have no souls.
Ginger Mahal.
Ginger Mahal, I wish. All right, so here are your official results for Monday Night Raw. The Hardys, who I'm already bored of, and Ambrose defeated The Miz, Cesaro, and Sheamus via pinfall at 12 minutes and 50 seconds. The Drifter, who if he sings one more time, I'm going to put a fucking bullet in my head, defeated Zach Evans at 2 minutes and 39 seconds via pinfall. Samoa Joe defeated Finn Balor Wow, these notes are great. Samoa Joe defeated Finn Balor and Samoa Joe. I don't know how he did that. 411 Mania, get your shit together. Samoa Joe defeated Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt at 16:50 via pinfall, which I actually thought was a good match. Rich Swann defeated Noam Dar at 2 minutes and 55 seconds via pinfall. Titus O'Neil defeated Kalisto at 49 seconds via pinfall. Austin Aries and Jack Gallagher defeated Neville and TJP at 12:40 via submission. And then Roman Reigns defeated... Yeah, I know, switch things up. Roman Reigns defeated Seth Rollins at 18:25 via pinfall.
Yeah.
All right. The show kicked off with Miz TV, and it was great. Samoa Joe came out. Or was it Samoa Joe? No, it was Cesaro and Sheamus. Sorry. Cesaro and Sheamus came out, and I was like, this is good. Everything is going well. It's a Miz TV, so, the Miz is on TV. And then Dean Ambrose came out and fucked the whole thing up. I'm not going to go. He said, God, his promos are so bad. Like, I was watching earlier today, I was watching some old Shield stuff, like their promos, and Ambrose was the promo man. Ambrose's promos were fucking awesome. He kind of had that way of talking that it gave you an idea that he was deranged without then having to say, he's the lunatic.
If you look at his CZW promos, and he used to do the home invasion promos, they were on a untouchable par of that style of how great they were. And now you get the mixture. If Mickey Mouse came up with a knife and said he was going to stab you, could you really take him seriously if he's Mickey Mouse?
I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't.
No, exactly. Yeah. So I don't understand how a guy.
How do you go from the titty master to the goofiest fuck on the planet?
I don't understand
marriage didn't work for Ambrose. It ruined him.
The dude's just walked straight out of Alcoholics Anonymous and has just wandered into the wrong fucking arena and has gone, well, I'm here now, let's see what I can do.
Yeah, they gave me a belt.
Yeah, and that's you get that impression with his fucking wrestling ability as well. So when he does the dirty deed, it's like, well, it worked last week. Yeah,
exactly. I still don't like his. But see, the thing is when he was in the Shield, you usually had Reigns and Rollins with him in the match. They were triple, well, not triple threats, but like 6-man tags, and his character was so strong back then that it made up for his kind of. Because his ring work isn't terrible. There's just certain moves of his that I really don't like.
Rebound Lariat,
his suicide dive, to name a few. And that was kind of camouflage because you had two other guys who could really go in the ring to complement him. And he was like the promo guy. That's the way I saw it. When I looked at the Shield, Roman was the muscle, Seth was the wrestler, and Ambrose was the voice. And that worked out great. And when they split them up, they each had to be all three, and they're all failing on different levels. So, that's the way I see it.
It's interesting how that's kind of changed as well.
Yeah.
In that, well, and people are going to disagree, but at this moment in time, Reigns is the wrestler. Like, if somebody said, all right, who's the best wrestler out of these three on a consistent basis?
Reigns.
I'd pick Reigns. But promo-wise, actually, none of them are really great at promo work.
Not Rollins, not anymore. Rollins was great when he was a heel, and he's terrible as a pandering babyface.
When he was the chicken shit, I'm gonna fight you, but not today. Oh, he was great with that.
Yeah, he was good at being a sniveling piece of shit heel. He was very good at it, and I feel like his face turn could have been a lot better if it was organic when he came back. 2002 Triple H return. It would have been the same fucking thing. But what did they do? They want to make him a heel, and then they're going to put a big-time babyface 24 special right after that. It doesn't work. You're sending conflicting messages with Rollins, and it hurt him big time. He should be one of the main guys in WWE. And if you ask me, he feels like a fucking afterthought right now. His feud with Samoa Joe, while I like both guys, it's not doing anything for me at all.
It doesn't do anything for them either. Let's be realistic.
Exactly.
Like Joe's just come up. And if he loses his first feud, then it's like, okay, well, if Rollins loses another feud, I say another feud, I don't think he's lost any, really. But if he loses another one, it don't really matter because he's lost to the Destroyer Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
I don't feel
it's
like
weird.
I don't feel like beating Joe will do anything, and I don't feel like if he loses against Joe, it'll really affect either guy. So
No, it won't.
it's in that weird place where the feud could be interesting. It just doesn't matter. So.
It's just the booking as well.
Because
like,
the
I
thing
know
is,
we
is
say it every single week.
The thing is with Rollins too is that he already beat Triple H, so beating Samoa
So
Joe.
why is he fighting?
Yeah, beating Samoa Joe was to get him out of the way to beat Triple H. But if you beat Triple H, why are you going to go down a rung and beat his lackey? Because that's how he is. Like, he's the enforcer, right? Lackey might
It
be.
annoys me. There's no follow up to it either.
No, it's I beat you. We're done. We're never going to talk to each other again. That's one thing. Even though people are sick of seeing Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, at least there's that thread. They're always enemies. It never ends. You know, there's that thread in there. And with this, it's like, okay, we're done. So we're going to move on. All right, well, peace. You know, like
it's not even like that. Like they had the match and it was literally it.
Yeah.
There was no like Triple H, I'm gonna get you back one day. It was like he just disappeared.
Yeah. He was like, all right, well, you beat me. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go home now.
I'm gonna go raid the Indies now.
It's time to go run this company.
Yeah. Then we had the Hardy Boys, the Boys, and Ambrose versus Miz, Cesaro, and Sheamus. I didn't actually. That was the first match. Sorry, I didn't. We went on a tangent there about Rollins and Balor. Rollins and holy shit, Rollins and Joe. All right, I got to focus now. I'm all over the place. This was a decent match. I didn't mind it. For a 6-man tag, I don't usually like them, but it was all right. Wasn't the worst.
It wasn't that bad. I just do switch off whenever Ambrose is in the ring.
But okay, then let's skip it because what I want to talk about is next, and this was the best part of Monday Night Raw, and I'm so fucking intrigued. And not only that, okay, well let's just talk about it. Corey Graves. They go to a shot. They go to a shot of Michael Cole, Booker T, and Corey Graves, and Graves is on his phone the entire time. So as soon as I saw that, I'm like, this is interesting. And then he just gets up and walks off. Now, before we get into it any further, I just want to say that if you thought this was anything but a work, you're a fucking retard. And let me tell you why. Owen Hart died in the fucking ring, and the show went on, okay? I don't care if Corey Graves got a text saying your mother is on fire and now I'm catching on fire and your little brother is on fire. We're all going to die. He would sit there and finish the show. And he wouldn't be on his fucking phone. He would not be on his phone when the camera is on him. So if you thought that was anything but a work, you're retard. You're a retard. I don't even want to say it the way you're supposed to say it because you guys don't deserve it. You're so dumb. But that being said, congratulations, WWE. You fooled a bunch of people in 2017. That was amazing. The booking on this was fantastic.
You know, as well, it was different.
Very different. That's what struck out. That's what struck out the most.
And
it's something you've never seen before.
Dare I say, for the first time in a long time, it's a talking point.
It is. It is.
And not everybody feels the same.
Dude, it set Twitter on fire. On fire, dude. It was great.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was so well done. It was so subtle, so well done. All he had to do was look at his phone, get up, and leave. And Twitter exploded. I wish they would take...
It's like... Do you remember the really old segments in the Attitude Era? Where... Well, even in the Ruthless Aggression era, where you'd see one guy like talking and saying something to another guy that was off camera.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, yeah, okay, we're all set. All right, let's do it later. And you'd have no idea who it was until it happened.
Yeah.
Those kind of segment, like, as we've seen, they get people talking, which gets eyes on the product. And people enjoyed the segments.
And if it's one thing that it proved, and we've said this on the show before, is that subtlety will always win over clubbing us over the head.
Yeah.
It's the art of showing and not telling. And they finally did it, and look at the result. I haven't seen anybody that was like, that's a lame angle. This is stupid. Everybody wants to know where it's going. Because it's subtle. Yeah. You didn't have to have a giant neon sign that said, hey, look, guys, Corey Graves is getting up during a segment and leaving. Like, there was no over-the-top Michael Cole call on it. It just happened organically. And it was brilliant. Yeah. The booking, as much as we shit on WWE, I'm standing up and I'm giving them a standing ovation right now because that booking was fucking brilliant.
It was solid.
So we go backstage where Corey is talking to Angle, who is reading something that alleged that Angle is doing a bad job as GM and is a disgrace as an Olympic gold medalist. So I have no idea where this is going, but I love it. I love it, and I'm anxious to watch them fuck it up. I'm very
Brock
anxious.
Lesnar.
You think it's Brock? Really?
No.
Oh,
But
okay.
I feel like they could spin it to be Brock.
No, do not want at all. It wouldn't make any sense. He hasn't had any interaction with Angle. Well, since
But
he, I mean,
Heyman has.
oh, interesting. I don't like that. Do not like. Do not want.
It points to Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah, I don't want that either.
It points to Stephanie, but nobody really wants it to be Stephanie.
No, if there's one thing that Raw has benefited from is her not being on TV emasculating everything with a penis.
Yeah.
And whoa, I'm not everything with a penis and a vagina, because she's proven that she's an equal opportunity emasculator. I don't know how you emasculate a woman, but she's found a way. That's how talented she is at ruining people on TV.
The show, despite being awful, would do considerably worse if Stephanie McMahon was on the show.
Starting every single week.
Yeah.
We're gonna
coming
get
out
that.
every week. Like, after you'd hear Stylabay, I'm never gonna. I'd literally rather go watch Hiroshima clips. Like, I just.
What the fuck? Oh. Just looking at sidewalks with permanently burnt shadows into them.
Well, it's just like. Oh, I'd rather see that than hear the Queen. When a king bow down.
I'd rather listen to you sing the theme song than have her on TV.
You gonna hate me now, but
Money.
Look at that girl there, white hair.
Easy, Missy Elliott. That's who sings her song, right? Wasn't it? Was it her?
It sounds like it.
Yeah,
Actually, now I think of it. We're gonna have a musical number. Kayfabe today at some point.
We should.
We're gonna imitate the. Yeah.
We've already started that. You guys have already had a promo of our singing ability. So.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna move on with Raw because I want to spend the rest of my night on this shit.
Yeah, I don't know. We make it sound like homework. As soon as I hear Broski say, "Well, let's get into Raw," a small part of me dies. You know the week when I accidentally left Broski due to circumstance to do his own show? I'm going to have to do it one week. That'd be fun. To spend a whole week and do my Michael Cole voice. Well, folks, there you have it. Give a one-bell salute to National Free Donut Day.
God, you're running out of material real quick, huh?
I was looking at my phone looking for topics to talk about. Because last time I was prepared for it, and for some reason this time I wasn't.
Well, it's not easy to be put on the spot. I'm sure you did a great job. I can't wait to go back and edit it and listen to this. Last time you fucking trolled me and started talking about how great Roman Reigns was or something, like better than Kevin Owens or some shit. Really
this time...
No, don't tell me.
Oh, okay.
Don't spoil it. What's wrong with you?
I cut a really babyface promo.
Nice. All right, so we're going to get back to Raw now. We had the Drifter versus Zach Evans. I don't like the Drifter, but it's good to see Damien Sandow back on Raw. All right, up next we had Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe.
You know what, right?
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to say it. I fucking love Elias Sampson.
I don't like him because he sings terribly.
Yeah, but I feel like that's the point.
Oh,
because
you think?
It pisses people off, and as a heel, if you're pissing people off, you're doing the right thing. Like, if he comes out and he's like, good man, if he comes out and he's like Johnny Cash, or if he's like, Bob Marley,
like he's a
and people are gonna be like, yeah, like, if he comes out singing reggae, everyone's gonna get behind him. Like, if he comes out and is like, "Free little birds," people are gonna jump in on it. So if he comes out I don't know, singing fucking Wonderwall or something like that, people are just gonna get sick of it and shit on it, which feels the point.
Right. That's you know what? I hated his singing so much I didn't even take 2 seconds to consider that that's what I was supposed to be doing. So
there you go.
See, I'm gonna miss you, Robbie, with all these insights.
Stick with the millennial marks.
the new M&Ms. Yeah, but as far as the match goes, it was a 2-minute match, so nothing happened. Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe and versus Bray Wyatt in a triple threat match. I thought this was pretty good. I actually really enjoyed this match. I thought Balor in particular looked pretty damn good in this match, and I liked the way that it finished with who was it?
Somebody threw someone out the ring.
Yeah, I think it was Joe threw Wyatt
Balor
or Balor out of the ring, and then he pinned
Yeah,
Wyatt.
because he went flying into the ring post between the turnbuckles.
Right. That was Balor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That looked bad. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Oh yeah.
I
Definitely
didn't seem to enjoy it. But I thought, like, as far as triple threat matches go,
it was not bad.
I thought it was pretty good, and I thought Balor, who I'm hot and cold. I like Balor as a human being, especially after that WWE 24 special. I like him. Sometimes his work kind of bores me, but this week I was definitely warm on him. I thought he did a really good job. I thought he looked really, really solid in this ring. Got some good offense in on both men, and was even dominating at one point. So I thought it made nobody look like a pussy in this match, which is really, really important going into a fatal 5-way match. You don't want to make one guy look completely weak because then you're just taking him out of the match. I felt everybody had a time to shine and everybody came out of it looking good, even though your winner was Samoa Joe. So
yeah,
I thought it was a well-booked triple threat match. I enjoyed it, and I wasn't expecting to enjoy it. So I'm trying to be positive here, Robbie.
I feel it.
Up now, and just as I say that, the positivity
What?
instantly is going to be out of here with Rich Swann versus Noam Dar. Who the fuck cares?
Just let's go.
And everybody was like, they were talking about how, and you know what? Let me talk about Sasha Banks for a minute, because after she came out with Rich Swann. Let me talk about this dumb, ignorant cunt named Sasha Banks, who is complaining on the radio about people asking her when she's going to turn heel. Hey, Sasha, I know you listen, okay, because you're thirsty as fuck for me and Robbie. But why in the fucking name of Christ would you complain about people talking to you when you're an entertainer? When you're an entertainer...
Oh, is this the comment? Yeah.
Yes, about her being sick of people asking her when she's going to turn heel. That's what you want. You want people to ask you questions because that means they're invested in you and your character. You stupid fucking retard. Christ.
Like, if I was...
Like, when I read that...
Former...
Just one last thing and I'll let you talk. Because it comes back to a joke that you said that you nailed it on the head when you said this. She really is the Cash Me Outside girl. She's about as bright as that girl. Why would you say that? Oh, hi, I'm on TV every week, but don't talk about me. Don't ask me your peasant questions, you fucking idiot. Christ, it's got me heated, Robbie. It's got me heated. That pissed me off. It legitimately pissed me off. Like, imagine Stone Cold Steve Austin when he was on top, telling people to shut the fuck up and stop asking him questions. Are you out of your goddamn mind? Because if people stop asking questions, it means they're indifferent to you. So maybe more people should stop asking her questions so she goes away. That would be great. The best part about Sasha Banks is her theme song. Once that's over, interest is completely gone, especially after that comment. You're going to shit on the fans who are talking about you who pay your fucking salary. Good job. Good fucking job. And I heard she's a bitch in person, too.
Oh, she definitely is. You can just tell.
She looks like it. But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I had to get that out.
Yeah. Well,
Do you have nothing to say about Sasha? Did I?
Nope.
All right, then, moving on.
Because we're not allowed to.
That's true.
No, like, I'm not being funny, right? Let me just send. I'm just texting my lady. Hold on.
Does she miss you? Are you going to see her before the airport, Robbie? Get that last minute booty?
You know what? I'm famous now. No, I'm not dating anyone. No.
Oh, Jesus. I love you.
Yeah. The thing is, with Sasha Banks, and this isn't me being bitter, this isn't me being sour, this isn't me being anything, this is me being straightforward. If I am the former, women's champion, which is the top prize in women's wrestling in the world, I don't care who the fuck you are, people are going to talk about you.
Yeah.
Whether you can't wrestle for shit, or whether you're like Kairi Hojo levels of greatness, or your like Manami Toyota levels of like greatness, or whether you're as good as Kelly Kelly.
Robbie,
If you
nobody
had that
knows
belt-
who those people are.
See, there we go. I said we get one in.
Thank you. I missed that. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
That's family
So-
chemistry right there.
Yeah. Well, I suppose I am your chemistry. So, just you're on a platform where people are going to talk about you and talk to you, whether you like it or not. So, if you just look away from the fucking screen if you don't want people on the internet to talk about you, because
Thank you.
like, imagine John Cena coming out and saying, "No, stop talking about my heel turn." I would welcome that publicity so freaking bad.
Hell
like,
yeah.
imagine. I'm not being funny, but if people were talking about this podcast to the levels of Sasha Banks, like notoriety that she's kicking off about now, I'd quit my job.
Yeah, we'd be set. Why do you
Yeah.
think I say such inflammatory things? I want to offend people so they talk. Controversy creates cash. Eric Bischoff.
Yeah. And as Vince McMahon once said, red means green. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Up next, we have the greatest segment in the history of Monday Night Raw, and I really can't wait to talk about it.
I can't remember what happened, but I'm gonna guess it's that Your Life segment.
Yep. And let me tell you what my biggest issue about the This Is Your Life segments are. Every single time they try to do it, they're trying to recapture The Rock and Mick Foley in the first one, and they're constantly chasing the dragon. It's never going to happen. You're never going to capture that ever again. That was two guys at the right place at the right time with the right chemistry. This segment made me want to die. I was watching it, and I remember putting out a tweet, what in the name of sweet mother of fuck are we doing with our lives right now? They took Alexa Bliss, one of your best promos, one of the women, not even the women, one of your superstars that works the crowd, the absolute best in the entire company, and you gave her fucking dog shit to work with. You gave her a big, steamy pile of dog shit. Why would you do that? Why would you put her in that position to be vulnerable? With terrible actors. Terrible!
Because it's the WWE.
Like,
Oh, the ex-boyfriend, or whatever the fuck he was.
yeah, the ex-boyfriend who then suddenly wants to be with her best friend, then they start making out like, okay, why is there a subplot with these two fucking cunts we've never seen before? Who cares? I don't understand it. It was the worst segment ever. It was so bad. It was so bad. This made the old day look like an Oscar-nominated movie. That's how bad this was. You remember the old day when they were feuding with the club and they came out all old and shit, and it was like when it's that segment that started making people dislike the New Day. See, I'm trying not to throw up by talking about this segment. It's so bad. But I can't believe. And poor Alexa Bliss. I don't blame her. She did what she could with the material she was given.
Oh, they deleted the segment.
Yeah, they removed it from all their social media. They only put the part where she beats, like where they fight with the kendo stick. Everything else is gone. And rightfully so. If I was Alexa Bliss, I would have done it personally. I would have gone to see one of the nerds at the .com, and I would have beaten the shit out of him and said, take that down, or that kendo stick is going up your ass.
I'm not being funny. I didn't actually see the segment.
You didn't? Good. Good.
Because I didn't watch it live and I didn't record it, so I went to watch the Raw highlights. It wasn't there.
And it wasn't there. Good. You know what? You did yourself a favor. You probably saved dozens and dozens of brain cells by not watching it. I literally felt dumber after watching it. I felt dumber. And I felt like I wasted my time and that I could have done literally anything would have been better. Hitting my thumb with a fucking hammer would have been more productive. Because at least I would have gone outside to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
So you know when you're thinking about causing physical violence to yourself over a wrestling segment, you probably need to reevaluate your life. But moving on. This was just a really bad segment. This is really terrible. And for some reason, for fuck's sake, my computer is being a bitch. Up next, we had nothing really that great, to be honest. Austin Aries and Jack Gallagher versus Neville and TJP for like the fucking 12th week in a row.
I can't be asked to talk about 205 or anything to do with 205.
That's why I'm going to miss you, because we hate all the same things.
Like the Maple Leafs?
Yeah. Then we had a really good promo from Goldust. It's nice to see old school Goldust back. I hope he goes full like awkward homosexual again, because that was good stuff. That was when Goldust was at his best. Then we had a kind of the same type of promo from R-Truth. He quoted some Pulp Fiction. I enjoyed that. That was good. I thought this was a perfectly fine exchange between the two. The feud, is it important? No. But, for a pre-show or maybe first or second match on the card, why not? Could be fun. I like Goldie. I'm all right with R-Truth. I like saying what's up when I go to the shows. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was that. Anything to... Oh, you probably didn't watch these. Did you see the promos? No?
No.
All right. And then we got the announcement that Sasha Banks will be on 205 Live. I guess that's how they're trying to boost the ratings. Oh, that's good stuff. And finally, our main event was Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins.
Imagine trying to bring Sasha Banks in to boost fucking ratings.
Yeah. God. Who the fuck keeps putting Alicia Fox and Sasha Banks together? Who?
I don't know, but it needs to stop.
It does need to stop. Do you know who Filthy Frank is?
No.
No? He's a YouTuber. He's funny. All right, I won't bring it up. Never mind then. Yeah, and the main event was Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. Did you watch this match?
Yes, I loved it.
I thought it was
really great.
I thought the match itself was really, really good. The only problem is that they're both babyface. Well, they're supposed to be both baby faces, right? And I don't really like the wrestling. The quality of the wrestling was perfectly fine. That's not my issue. I'm just not a huge fan of babyface versus babyface.
But it's like two baby faces that shouldn't be baby faces.
That's a good point, actually. That's a very good point. It's a very good point, Robbie. An astute observation. Is there anything that stood out to you in the match besides that Roman won clean? That bother you? A lot of people seem to get triggered by that he beat Rollins clean.
No, because what's wrong with beating somebody clean?
You got to make Roman look strong. This is the same, it's the Roman look strong narrative. People just get mad. I don't know. It didn't bother me that much. It didn't bother me at all, to be honest with you. I know some people were really upset that he beat Rollins, but did you really think Rollins was going to win? I didn't. I thought Reigns, when we talked about it last week, I thought right away Roman's going to win. And it's fine. Again, they did a really good thing here in the match where both men ended up looking good. There was no real loser.
I don't like. You know what I really liked?
What's that?
And I know what you're gonna say, but let me get it all out.
I'll get it all out.
The Japanese edge to you know how he did Rollins did the turnbuckle powerbomb.
Yep.
And Reigns countered it straight away with the Superman punch, but they both fell down.
Yeah.
And it allowed the crowd to get at that point onwards, it was like the crowd just got really into it.
People got really pissed at that.
You know what was really funny as well? Somebody troll memed that buckle bomb. It went buckle bomb, retired Sting, buckle bomb, retired Balor, injured Balor, buckle bomb, Reigns answers with Superman punch. Therefore, Reigns is better than Sting and Balor.
Jesus.
People were pissed.
I don't know who posted that, but I kind of want to give them a hug. Well done. Great. That's a good tweet. That's a solid fucking tweet. I wish I came up with that. Damn, that's funny. Yeah. But you know what? I get it. I can understand why people are like, oh, I can't believe he just bounced out and blah, blah, blah. But look, it's not that far-fetched, all right? It's really not. If you're thrown into something, chances are, if it's soft like a turnbuckle, or the padding at least.
But you're going to rebound off it anyway.
Exactly. You're going to bounce back. So he just used momentum. What's wrong with that? It didn't bother me at all. I thought it was a cool spot, honestly. I thought it looked cool. The way he bounced off the turnbuckles and then came up with the Superman punch and knocked him out. And the important thing is that they both went down and they stayed down for a bit. They sold. They sold for a little bit. If he would have hit him with the Superman punch and gone right for the pin, then I would have an issue with it. But it was like a last gasp type of thing. Your last gasp, your last attack before you're going to go down. You're going down after that move, but let me bring him down with me. It's perfectly fine. I thought it was solid booking. You make both guys look strong there, not just one. So it's fine. It's not like he got powerbombed into the turnbuckle and then took Rollins out immediately.
Yeah, it's like he hit it, stumbled forward, hit the punch, then fell.
Yeah. And both men sold the shit out of it. It was fine. It was fine. It was a really good match. I mean, the rest... I mean, that triple threat match and the main event, they were really, really solid matches this week.
Yeah, like wrestling-wise, it wasn't a bad week.
No, it's just that fucking This Is Your Life segment killed it. And, it's retroactively making me hate the original This Is Your Life because they keep trying to recreate it.
I've never actually seen the original.
Oh, dude, the original is... It'd be interesting for you to go back and watch it now after you've seen all the other ones, whereas opposed to me where I saw it live and I didn't have the bad taste of all the other ones in my mouth. You could have a tainted view on it because of the first. It's not the first one for you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I mean, you should go watch it. It's funny. That's where Yerpel comes from. It was a good time. Good time. I like that. Now we're gonna get into SmackDown, but before we do that, we're gonna go say hi to some pals of ours over at the Shining Wizards podcast and Marking Out.
If you're not tuned in to the Shining Wizards, listen to what some of our fans have to say about the show.
Hey guys, it's the Stallion, and when I'm contemplating suicide, I throw on the Shining Wizards because nothing makes me feel better than knowing I'm not one of these 4 grown adults, virgin fucking marks, discussing a fake wrestling product.
Tune in live every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. East, rantemradio.com. It's the Shining Wizards, where it's wrestling talk and talk about wrestling.
This is Marking Out.
Hello, it's Brandon.
And Dave.
And we do a weekly pro wrestling podcast called Marking Out.
And you can check us out on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Google Play, and markingout.com.
You guys are awesome.
As always.
Sorry.
That's fine.
I did that.
I went to buy drugs while we were podcasting. I think you can have one small interruption. And we're back. Did you enjoy those ads? I ask every week and no one ever answers me.
I did.
Thank you, Robbie. That's why you're on the show for this week alone. Then you're fired again.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. We're sending him back to developmental for a bit. He needs to work on his podcasting game. It's a little sloppy the last 2 podcasts, so we're sending him back to Tampa. But first we're sending him to New York, meet with Vince, retool his character, and we're going to bring him back in a month or 2 without any warning. So it's going to be a huge triumphant 2002 Triple H. That's the second time I've referenced that return.
That's what I'm going to do.
No.
I'm not going to announce my return.
Don't you dare. Well, I mean, announce it to me so I can invite you to the Skype call. That would get a little awkward. So.
Time to play the game. By God, it's Triple H.
By God, it's Robbie Radford. And my God, his arms are bigger than ever.
I'll come out in like double denim.
All right. That's enough out of double denim. Fuck. You would look fucking awful in double denim.
Oh, I know.
All right.
Like YMCA, non-threatening double denim.
Are you insinuating that homosexuals are threatening, Robert? I'm triggered. You've triggered me. How dare you? I just want everybody to know that Robbie Radford's views on homosexuality are not those of mine or Kayfabe Today or First Thing in the Morning. So yeah. Don't try to defend yourself or anything. Clearly
I just got the SmackDown. Speaking of SmackDown.
Oh, well done. The man who taught me how to transition. We're going to get into your official results. Robbie Radford, Sami Zayn, and Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin at 11 minutes and 25 seconds via pinfall. We had Charlotte Flair versus Natalya versus Carmella versus Tamina versus Becky Lynch. It never got started. And Becky Lynch was in the match, so no one won. Then we had the Fashion Police defeat the Colons. I like calling them that. At 8 minutes and 7 seconds. I love the Fashion Police. And then Dolph Ziggler defeated AJ Styles at 12 minutes and 30 seconds, which I have some opinions on. We'll get to that in a little bit. Kevin Owens started off the show with the highlight reel. It's always been his show. There's never been another highlight reel. Not that I can remember, anyway. It's always been Kevin Owens' highlight reel. Owens reminds us that he is the face of America. Did you see how he blocked the guys who make the music for the superstars? Because they said they asked if Jinder Mahal was the new face of America, and he just like made this little montage of him blocking them.
Good lad.
He's so good on Twitter. So he
I suppose he's good on Twitter to make up for his deteriorating wrestling ability.
Woo! All right, I'm gonna let that go because this is your last show for a while. I'm gonna miss you, but god damn, you're making it hard on me. He asks for the rock star, the artist of WWE, Shinsuke Nakamura, to come down to the ring. He is his guest, and every time someone calls him the artist, I die inside a little. I hate that. They used to do that with a hockey player here, and I hated it too. And I still hate it.
It feels
now.
like, unless you're an actual artist, it's like,
it's so
imagine
douchey. It's such a douchey nickname. Oh, I'm the artist.
It's like,
fuck off.
Weighing in at 350 pounds, the chef.
The culinary expert. No, but like he's more of a thriller than an artist. He looks more like Michael Jackson than, I don't know, some artist.
I know.
Like if they called him the Thriller, Shinsuke Nakamura, I would get that. Why artist? It's dumb. It's just dumb. This segment was going well, and then Baron Corbin came out, interrupted the proceedings.
I love Corbin. It just reminds me of a school bully.
He is. He's so good at playing that. Just like that.
He doesn't even talk that exciting. I just like the way he's like, and I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick his ass.
He's very good he's very good at being an I don't give a fuck heel, because I feel like he's an I don't give a fuck person. Like in real life. Like there's very little character to Baron Corbin.
Have you seen the video of him getting into a fight in the club?
No.
Somebody kept asking him for no, he was talking to this guy, and then his drunk friend came and put his arm around him, and Corbin just turned around and just put him to sleep, like one hit.
Really? Oh damn! I want to see that. Is that on YouTube? Probably on Reddit.
It's somewhere. I think it's Reddit.
Oh, I'm sure it's one Google.
Well, you know,
away.
wrestling Reddit.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. All right, I'll check it out. I'll try to figure out Reddit. I'm an old man, so I don't understand. So basically, this was an entire segment to set up the following match: Sami Zayn and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin.
This would be, and I don't want to be that guy, but this would be a great match on the Indies.
Yeah. I mean, all three guys except Corbin. Sorry, let me restart that. I just had a mini stroke. Nakamura, Zayn, and Owens are from the Indies. I don't think Corbin is. Corbin's an NXT guy, right?
Yeah, I won't say that New Japan is Indies, but I know.
It's Indies to Americans, or North Americans, I would say. I would say North Americans consider it an indie fed. No? Was that an indie? I'm like, for once, I'm not even trying to shit talk. Like, that's just how I perceive it.
Wait, so what was the question?
That Sami Zayn, Nakamura, and Owens are indie guys. And then you said I don't consider New Japan to be.
Well, no, I feel like if it's got its own like big developmental product, and it's got a history of
No, I'm not saying that they are. I think they're perceived as one in North America.
I think that especially the majority of WWE fans would easily call it an indie.
That's what I mean.
And it's not even a
I don't watch
horse thing.
I don't watch New Japan. I'll catch a match every once in a while, but I don't watch it regularly. But even I know that it's more than just another indie. I know that.
Yeah.
You're not going to have like guys like AJ Styles and Finn Balor and all these really top guys under the same roof at the same time if you're just some rinky-dink indie fed.
Yeah.
Like, it's something Ring of Honor's never done. They've never had Styles and Balor at the same time, you know, or like huge names. They have good names in Ring of Honor, but they'll do spots. You know, they're not going to stick around.
They've had great names, but
yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to dismiss Ring of Honor at all. I actually really like Ring of Honor, I haven't watched Ring of Honor in a while, but I used to.
You've not missed much.
I used to be really into it.
Just me.
Is Adam Cole still in? I'm a big fan of Adam Cole. I like him.
He, ever since the Bullet Club kicked him out for Mike Scurll, I don't know what he's doing. I think
I read a rumor that maybe he's going NXT. Could that?
Yeah, no, that's definitely nailed on.
Oh, nice.
That's
I'm
that's
happy about that.
guaranteed.
That's cool. I like that.
Him and Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly. That rings a bell. I think it's because Marking Out talks about him a lot.
Red Dragon tag team. Looks legitimately hard. Looks legitimately like if he asked you for a fight, you can look at him and already think, nah, fuck it, I've lost.
Yeah. If he's asking you, you've already lost.
Yeah, put it this way, he comes out wearing a gum shield, so you know you're fucked up.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
But those two are coming. Was it War Machine are coming, the tag team? So yeah, no, NXT, yeah. So that'd be all right.
Yeah, that should be good. As far as this match goes, towards the end, I think it was Sami Zayn pushed Kevin Owens into Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin lost his cool. Decked Owens.
Punched, yeah.
Owens got hit with the Kinshasa. Nakamura pins him for the second week in a row. And Owens has never, ever beaten Nakamura. Ever. So
They've never done a singles match. Oh, no,
yes,
sorry.
they have. They've done
Yeah,
two.
because I was thinking of NXT.
Oh, yeah, no, they weren't in NXT. I think it was Ring of Honor. I think.
Oh, yeah, they had one in Ring of Honor, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That I know for sure.
I believe it was at the Hammerstein Ballroom.
That could be. I'm not sure of the venue, but I know it was in Ring of Honor because I've seen the match before.
Yeah, because who is it that goes for the? Oh, Owens goes for his like cannonball sense onto the outside.
Yes, he's on the fucking
Nakamura
apron, and then he bumps on the goddamn like thin match.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it Nakamura or is it Owens that just walks away?
No, it's Nakamura. He like trots away. It's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like, haha, missed me.
Miss me? No,
Wrong language. That was French. Is it? Imagine you were saying something in Japanese. I'm like, that's French. You said it so quick. Robbie's a man of the people. He knows all the languages. After that, we had a pretty good promo from the Usos, who are fully embracing their straight out of jail gimmick, which I love.
I love it.
I fucking love it. You know what? And as lame as the Uso penitentiary sounds when I say it, when they say it, I believe it. They look like
Uso penitentiary.
Yeah, they look like dogs, and the way like the way that one of the Usos looks coked up and he's walking around, he's all pissed all the time, and the other one's like kind of calm, cool, and collected, and he's the one doing most of the promo. It's brilliant.
I like how they, the one that just leans.
Yeah,
he just leans back.
Yeah, I wish they would come out with T-shirts with their names so I could give the right Uso the right credit. But they're both really, really good and comfortable in this. And this is where we finally got the debut of the New Day on SmackDown, who are finally returning. They've obviously challenged them for a tag team championship match that I think is happening at Extreme Rules.
Yay!
I think it's a good idea to bring them back and have them right into a tag team match with the New Day, because here's the reasoning for it. If the Usos beat the New Day are your longest reigning tag team champions ever. So if the Usos beat them, that immediately legitimizes the Usos as a tag team. Not that they're not already, but
the New Day do not need a win.
No, they really don't. They really don't.
They're already like
the Usos could easily win by cheating, and you accomplish what you need to accomplish.
But yeah, because especially the New Day don't need to cheat anymore.
Yeah, they don't. They definitely don't. Like they've accomplished what they have to. Let the Usos, like, if anything, if you're gonna have the Usos drop the title, I wanted them to drop it to Fandango and Breeze. Yeah, because they could use a title run. But if they're not, if you're gonna keep it on the Usos, then you're gonna keep it on the Usos after Extreme Rules or Money in the Bank. Sorry.
If Breezango win, I'd have them decorate the belts.
Oh, yes,
and just put like silly string on them and
or bedazzle them.
Yeah, put like
rhinestones and fucking cheap ass shit on. Oh my god.
Tinsel.
Tinsel. There is nothing. Yeah, tinsel would be great because there is seriously nothing gayer on the face of the earth than tinsel.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, except butt fucking. That's pretty gay. and then, my god, Robbie, we had another episode of the Fashion Files. This time it was like
it was great.
It was more like a film noir. And if I learned one thing from this segment is that Tyler Breeze has a very wonderful silhouette. He has a very beautiful silhouette. It's curvaceous. It's sexy. And I don't think that was his. I'm just going to go out on a limb. But I don't think that was his shadow. But god damn it. He goes under the ring, comes back out as the janitor with the mop. And it's over as fuck because it's ridiculous. And there's room for that in wrestling.
Yeah, there's always room for comedy,
Like,
especially
it's ridiculous.
when it's done right.
It's ridiculous, but they can still turn on the aggression when they need to. And that's important with a comedy tag team. It's okay to be funny, but when it comes down to fucking start kicking some ass, you got to be able to do it. And they're doing a great job at it. I love them.
Yeah.
I think they're great. I don't want them to go away. And I'm glad they're staying with the Fashion Files because it's obviously getting over. So.
But yeah, there's no reason for them to change it.
Oh, man.
Ever.
Did you see the picture of Mojo Rawley sitting in front of his trophy?
You know what that means.
What? He posted.
WWE Championship.
Oh, fuck. No. He posted a picture. He's sitting in front of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal trophy, and the caption is just waiting at Shane McMahon. That's fucking funny. That's funny. That reminds me of let's talk about it right now since we're talking about Mojo's tweet. The shade. Nia Jax throwing some shade on the Raw way of doing things with the women's division, saying how isn't it wonderful how SmackDown uses their entire and capitalizing it, the entire that was a terrible sentence, but anyway. Yeah, basically just saying like it's cool how SmackDown uses all the women and not just a select few. Pretty interesting. You think she'll catch some shit for that?
Nah,
or do you
I think
it's a work?
That. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because she, especially being cousins with The Rock, she knows not to put that shit out.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because do you remember when Austin did it and he criticized the booking?
Yeah.
And they were going to have Austin lose to Lesnar.
Yeah.
On TV.
On TV, no pay-per-view, no build-up, and he wanted to build up. Yeah.
So.
That's a good point.
There's no freaking way with the people that she knows that she's just got frustrated one day and thought, fuck it, I'm going to tweet this. No way. Especially because it's like they could build her up any week.
Oh, because she's completely different from everybody else in that division. That's a big plus to her.
It's always an interesting way to say she's fat. But, you know...
I was trying really hard not to go there. But we don't fat shame here, okay? If I'm not going to fat shame Kevin Owens,
she's.
But if you think about it, in the profession that she has as a professional wrestler, you'd much rather look like Nia Jax than like if everything was a shoot, right? You'd much rather look like Nia Jax than someone like I don't know Alexa Bliss, who looks like with one good gust of wind she'll fucking be like.
I'm not
gone.
and before anyone says that I'm body shaming, there's plenty of big wrestlers, men and female, that are easily in the best of all time category. Is it Aja Kong? The Japanese wrestler? Awesome Kong.
She
was great.
Awesome Kong. Oh, yes. Okay, so yeah, sorry. I forgot there was two. My bad.
There was 8.
I was going to be like, Awesome Kong was black, dude.
Nah, it's called like Aja Kong, like AJA.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
She was a fucking machine.
She
was great.
I mean, and if you go back, Mae Young wasn't exactly a Kelly Kelly, you know? Like, they look like real women. Yeah. Not that the WWE women don't look like real women, but you know what I mean.
Like, like
you're common.
Your everyday.
Yeah, exactly. Your everyday hero you see crossing the street.
And speaking of the common man, Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, Dusty's a good example, too. A very good example. One of the best promos of all time. Great worker, great booker, all-around nice guy.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on who you talk to. But most guys seem to be pretty, the consensus is Dusty's a good man. So, plus I guess being on this podcast, I shouldn't say it, but I was going to be like, it's in very bad taste to talk about people after their death in a negative light. But can't really say that on this podcast.
No.
Can't do that.
I'll go out the window if my plane crashes tomorrow. But
Jesus Christ. That led us, so moving on from the Twitter drama, if you will, we got Charlotte versus Natalya versus Carmella versus Tamina versus, I'm not saying her name, fuck her. This shit stain on the underpants of life. The brawl was cool. Somebody went through a table. I don't remember who.
Natalia.
Natalia went through. Yeah, okay. Natalia went through the table, and then Shane McMahon was like, "Fuck it, this is a great time for me to come to the ring." So he goes to the ring and he says that, well, since you crazy bitches can't contain yourself until the match starts, I'm paraphrasing here, we're gonna have our first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. What do you think about that? What do you think about the women getting into a ladder match? Have you noticed that the women?
Charlotte's gonna kill herself.
Yep, that was my
to get this match over. She will kill herself.
Dude, that was my very first thought when they announced this match. I'm like, she is going to kill herself, and it's going to be terrifying. But it should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna love it, but
Becky Lynch is gonna win. I'm telling you right now.
Nah.
Becky Lynch is gonna win. Who do you think is gonna win? It's not gonna be Charlotte. I'm telling you, it's not.
Carmella.
Ew, you think so? They're going to give it to the least talented one in the match? Really?
Well, okay. The logic behind it is you don't really give, in this day and age, the Money in the Bank to someone that you really like. Because, especially if the current champion is a face, does it really make sense for a face to cash in on a face?
Yeah, okay.
And especially
All
with
right.
Ellsworth. Like...
Little
easily...
midget, he's a good heat magnet.
Oh, he's great. Will everybody shut up and appreciate my girlfriend, my friend? So, yeah, no, like, it could be. I think Carmella will win.
Real, that's interesting. I'm hoping
and-
Tamina, because the same thing as Nia Jax. I think Tamina could beat your ass in a shoot fight. She looks like a tough broad.
She definitely. It's not even think. She's hardest.
I
know
she
it's
would
Total
beat. She would
Divas.
beat my ass in any day of the week. I'm saying she might beat you. You're considerably larger than I am, in a sexy, muscular way.
How am I the power bomb? So
'Cause you got massive arms. You keep me
Yeah.
crushed between your thighs.
it's like that Instagram picture I uploaded this week.
It was nice. You see me drop a like on that bitch?
Yep.
Gee,
That's why I brought it up.
I was like, look at them arms. They're getting bigger by the day.
Yeah.
I'm buttering you up because when you come here, there's a lot of people I have a problem with, and we're gonna go pay them a visit. So
It's all right. I will genuinely take a trip to Montreal if necessary.
yes.
Turn up like dun 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 dun. But yeah, no, I feel it makes sense with Carmella because I know they're about to start pushing her anyway, and
It probably
it's a great
piss off a
way
lot of
to
people
push her.
too.
Yeah, chicken shit heel with a manager or an accomplice. Like, think about it. If Becky Lynch is at the top, this would be fun.
I think
'Cause
you're
it
thinking
piss
the
everyone
same
off.
thing I am.
Becky Lynch is at the top, she's about to reach it. Ellsworth jumps in.
Yes.
You know how they kind of have that mini feud anyway, where she's like, "I'm gonna shut up your little escort."
Fuck
or
yes,
whatever they call
Robbie.
him.
That's exactly what was running through my head.
Or he could be the
Exactly.
guy that like.
But here's my only
I don't know.
issue: would they let Ellsworth push a woman off a ladder in 2017?
He doesn't have to push her off. He just has to distract her.
Maybe shake it a bit, get her attention.
Yeah.
Then Carmella comes in, knocks her off, gets the briefcase. Fucking brilliant. I want Carmella to win. Brilliant. Brilliant. Because the second that I was quiet not too long ago, I was like, how would I book the end of this match? And I was like, I want Ellsworth to be involved. And then you just said exactly what I was thinking. So you can't teach that. You can only be father and son and have that kind of brain chemistry.
Or Natalia. But even still, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people would fall into the "oh, she deserves it" category. So
She'd get a "you deserve it" chant. She probably would.
whereas with Carmella,
There's
nobody
no
wants
you
to
deserve
see
it.
her with. Well, some stands would, but nobody overall really wants to see Carmella with the top prize.
She's
So,
a least believable one.
And she's not bad, but she's
No, she's not
great.
bad at all. She's not bad at all. And she's improved
like-
tremendously.
like when she had the squash matches, and they were just really bad.
Yeah.
Like, you remember how great Braun Strowman's squash matches were?
Oh, I do. And even Nia
Carmella's ones-
Jax's early ones.
Yeah, see? And, like, you can't have someone that's like 5'2".
No,
really in a
that
squash match.
doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. But
So,
yeah. I mean, it's exciting. I mean, at least the women's division on SmackDown is more exciting than the one on Raw's. So
Goes without saying, really.
Yeah. You got, I think you got you got Charlotte, so that's a big plus. The fashion.
If you had Charlotte and Alexa Bliss on the same roster, you're onto something there.
Hell yeah, you are, son. Up next, we got the Fashion Police versus the Colognes. It was your average, match. There was some comedy.
Yeah, it doesn't
thrown
have
in.
to be great.
No, it doesn't. It was at the, it was getting people from, people from point A to point B. Had this in the middle.
It's also great to hear that Vinnie Mac loves the Fashion Police.
I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy about that. That means they're going to stick around because I'm a big fan of them too. They're funny. They're just funny. I mean, they did Southpaw Regional Wrestling, so that you already know that they can do characters. And did you see Cena said there was going to be more of that?
Yep.
Yes.
As far as I'm aware, they've already shot like an hour of it.
Have they? Oh, yes.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I think people enjoyed it that much they wanted to make like an actual PPV.
Like they want to make it a thing?
Yeah, but it was in the middle of... I believe that... Do you remember who was it that was... they did the angle where they were fighting over land?
Yeah, it was Rusev as the farmer, and it was Tyler Breeze.
Yeah, I believe that they recorded a match like in a field somewhere. And I think this is it. That something like they recorded a match in a field, and like there's a point in the match where Tyler Breeze throws a load of money, and Rusev runs off and nearly misses the 10 count because he's picking up all this money.
Jesus, that sounds amazing. As long as we have more Chad Too Bad.
Chad Too Bad.
I'm gonna be happy with what's the other one's name? Oh.
Tex Ferguson.
Tex Ferguson. Tex Ferguson and Chad Too Bad. Yeah, we need more. We need to see the resolution of their feud.
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff that we need. So.
And that fucking sea monster.
The whole concept that the pay-per-view was called Lethal Leap Year, and they booked it on a year that wasn't a leap year, is so stupid that it comes full circle, and it's absolutely brilliant. What a payoff!
That's great.
It's fucking great. But we'll get back to the match because if we start talking about Southpaw, this podcast is gonna be 7 hours long, and Robbie has a plane to catch. I always feel like it sounds really like the podcast is more important than it actually is if you say something like, "Oh, Robbie has a plane to catch." Like we sound like we're doing big things, as opposed to just
day by day.
Day by day. You got that grind. Yeah, but one of us is significantly older than the other one, so I don't have as much time as you.
Jesus Christ, you're fucking talking like you're Benjamin Button over here.
I'm so old, Robbie. Back in my day, we used to rub potatoes together for entertainment.
That's my old man voice. What do you think?
There we go.
All right. The Fashion Police versus the Colognes. It was funny. Go watch it. Then Ryan...
I do like when he goes up for the top rope and he just rolls.
Oh, God. I die every time. It's the dumbest thing, but it's so funny. It just hits on every. You can tell, one, that they're having fun, and two, they know what they're doing. Like they're
the advantage is fun. The advantages as well. They're both great in the ring.
Yeah, they can actually back it up. That's what I was mentioning earlier.
Breeze significantly more than Dango, but
yeah, but they're still very, very good. Both guys.
Yeah, both.
A solid hand, as JR would say.
Oh yeah, it's like Luke Gallows and Anderson. The Anderson is a great in-ring worker, and Gallows is okay, but together they just work.
Yeah, they complement each other. What a tag team should be.
Yeah.
So that was good. So then Randy Orton came back and sucked all the fun out of the room.
I just don't care.
Cut a pretty I don't know, standard robotic Randy Orton promo. Mentioned his dad. I mean, he showed a little emotion when he talked about his grandfather. I mean, for Orton, he looked up. That's that's pretty good for him. Fuck it, moving on. And then we get a hype for 205 Live with Sasha Banks and Rich Swann. I just mentioned that to trigger you. It doesn't really matter. And then finally,
I just don't care.
It worked. And then finally, the main event: AJ Styles versus Dolph Ziggler. Are you ready for this,
What the
Robbie?
fuck was Jinder Mahal this week?
They recapped his celebration.
That's because pissed me off.
I didn't talk about it because
USA.
no,
I'm just thinking, shut the fuck up.
get used to the dude, get used to.
Oh, I know. It's gonna I'm not being funny.
You're gonna be sick for the first 4 days from the patriotism.
I'm not being funny, but if I go to SummerSlam and well, he will be there, but Jinder Mahal's there, and people are going USA, I'm just gonna be in the background. India, even though it's from Canada.
Yeah, how dare you?
But
How dare you? He's one of our boys. Don't let WWE's propaganda fool you.
fake news.
Yeah, hell yeah, fake news. That boy's a good Canuck. From
Sad.
He's from Ontario though. Sad, yeah. He's from Ontario, but you can't hold that against him. Yeah, so we had AJ Styles versus Dolph Ziggler. Are you ready for my hot take, Robbie?
Ziggler fucking sucks.
No, I'm glad he won. I'm glad that Dolph
What?
Ziggler beat AJ Styles. And I'm glad,
What?
I'll go one further. I'm glad that he beat him clean.
I don't think he was meant to beat him clean.
You don't?
No.
No? Well, he did.
Okay, I'll explain why, but I'm intrigued to hear why you're glad that he beat him.
Okay, I'll tell you why real quick, and then you can tell me. Because it's real simple. Ziggler needs that win more than Styles. Losing to Ziggler doesn't hurt Styles at all. All right? And Dolph Ziggler hasn't had the greatest year. So if you get a big win over AJ Styles right before the pay-per-view, or a couple weeks before the pay-per-view, that gives you some momentum going into Money in the Bank, and you have another potential legitimate contender for that briefcase. So the more legitimate contenders you have for the briefcase, the more interesting the match. So I like the way that it's being booked. And it's far enough away that AJ could still get a small win against Dolph, maybe in a tag match, maybe something like that. And you're right back. You're just building everybody up. You got to build everyone up. The only one eating shit is Kevin Owens, because he's constantly losing to Nakamura. He's the only one in this entire feud who's really eating shit. Everybody else is looking pretty damn good. That's why.
Yeah. Right.
I thought a lot about that.
I get. It kind of annoyed me that he lost in his hometown.
That's another thing. If you've been watching wrestling for more than 10 minutes, you should know that if a guy's in his hometown, he's going to lose.
I know, but it's almost like I believe that Money in the Bank is in Orton's hometown when he invokes his rematch clause.
Yeah.
And I just don't. There's no reason to believe that Orton's going to win it.
No, none at all. I don't think so either.
So if that's your main event,
the main event's pretty weak. Main event's pretty damn weak.
Yeah.
So Money in the Bank, we're gonna have 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches. That's cool. I like that.
I'm all for that. Hell yeah.
I love those matches. I don't think I've ever watched a Money in the Bank and was bleh, that was shit. They're always sick.
No, they're always good fun. They're always really good fun. I always like when it's full of indie guys as well.
A bunch of crazy fuckers with something to prove? Hell yeah.
Well,
give it to me every day.
This is. I'm not even going to say this could be. This is easily. Well, no, I'm going to retract that. This could be the most talented. Is it 6? 6.
Yeah.
That they've ever put together. I mean, Ziggler
it's definitely up there. There's an argument to be made.
Owens, Styles, Nakamura, Ziggler. I'm missing someone. Corbin.
Corbin, yeah.
They're all good.
They're all solid.
There's no one that you think, fuck. I'm happy with anybody. I'd love Kevin Owens to win it. And be
Dual
the ultimate
champion.
face of America.
Dual champion.
Yeah.
Yes. Give him 2 straps. He needs all the straps. Fuck. Give him the women's titles too. Fuck it. He'll give it to his wife and one to his daughter. Bam. Problem solved.
There we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I do feel that it was a botched finish.
Okay, so you think that he was supposed to cheat?
Right, so
Okay.
here we go. And it's not my original idea. It came from Meltzer.
Think for yourself, Robert. Think for yourself.
No, it's because I listened to the Observer Radio,
No,
it got me thinking. Right.
Yeah, fair
So
enough.
you know how the sequence of moves, like the low, well, it wasn't a low blow on the ropes as such, but it was a move on the ropes, and the finish came remarkably close to the ropes, and it never
Right.
really had to.
Oh, okay. So like
Okay, so-
AJ botched is what you're
well,
saying.
So Ziggler, so AJ fell into the ring. As he was getting up, Ziggler hits him with a super kick. Right? And they're at less than a meter away from the ropes, which means all Styles has to do, really, is reach out.
Right.
Now, watching the replay, Ziggler hugs that cradle pin in harder than I've ever seen. And you can see Styles kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, he's trying to sort of loosen the grip of the cradle pin so he can like put a foot on the rope.
Right.
Because
right.
I'm sure the commentators were like, he's got his foot on the rope, and then Ziggler hugs this cradle pin in, like tight as fuck. And then they go for the free count, because obviously referees, I believe, are trained to count like shoots.
Well, referees count. Yeah, is no matter
So,
what.
Yeah.
You
so
count, once you start, you count that 3 if there's no kick out.
yeah. So the referee will have just thought, all right, okay, so maybe he's putting the foot on the rope at some point. Let's count it. He knows the super kick's coming. He knows the finish. But so Styles, and especially like with this coming up, Styles losing clean in his hometown. It's like, and it's not a championship match. There's no reason for him to get his win back. So I don't know. I felt something was very off, and then Meltzer said it too, and it got me thinking. And I thought, well, talk about putting 2 and 2 together.
I'm gonna have to think about this match even longer than I already have.
I want to.
And but I thought it was a good match. I actually really enjoyed SmackDown top to bottom this week, which hasn't happened in quite some time where I enjoyed a show all the way through. I think since Mania, really. But I really enjoyed this week's SmackDown. So that's it. We got nothing left to say about SmackDown. So we're going to do some Extreme Rules predictions real quick here. I'm going to preview the show that's coming up this Sunday, live from some godforsaken place. Where are they? Do you know?
Wow.
I don't know. I don't even know where they
it's
are.
in the back of my mind.
Let's see. This Sunday, Raw will host Extreme Rules streamed in a network. Of course, don't say where it's from. Thanks for nothing, WWE.
I can.
doesn't-
It's. Hold on, I've got a cough. You know when you feel it in the back of your throat?
Yeah.
I'm not smoking anything. It's just I can feel it. There we go.
There you go.
Baltimore, Maryland.
So, like I said, some godforsaken place.
Rich Swan's hometown, I believe.
Oh, so does that mean that the mixed tag match between Rich Swann and Sasha Banks
Why is she in that tag match?
versus Noam Dar and Alicia? Because Noam Dar has a girlfriend, so they gave one to Rich Swann. I don't know, because they don't know what the fuck to do with any of these people. They just throw rocks on the ground that has their names on it, and whatever 2 rocks hit, they're like, they're together now. Okay. Don't need stories. Wrestling fans, dumb. Forget a lot.
Yeah.
That's WWE creative. That wasn't me doing a voice. That was some actual audio. We bugged the offices. I'm the guy on Reddit who spoils everything.
I'd love to be that guy.
Hell yeah, that would be fun, man. That would be
I like
super
when they
fun.
started, when they quietly released loads of guys because they thought it was that guy, and then rehired them all when they found out who it actually was.
Oh, did they find out?
Yeah, they made a really like quiet thing about it. So
All right, so who do you think's gonna win this stupid match? Obviously, a pre-show match. You would think.
well, there's no reason for it to be on the main card.
No.
Unless
Banks
and just to get the crowd warmed up.
Yeah, Banks and Swan. Yeah, I'll go with them too because I really don't give a shit. Neville versus Austin Aries submission match. I should be more excited than I am for this match, but I'm really not. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Neville too.
It could be great, but Aries isn't carrying any injuries, so
yeah. But
I feel like they could have done a storyline where I know they always do it, but like Aries is carrying.
I'm gonna
knee
change.
injury.
No, I'm changing my vote to. I'm gonna go with Aries is gonna win for the fact that Neville had the last laugh on Raw this week, right? Did he?
I believe he did. He could have done.
We just skipped it when we did our preview, so I have no idea. Or our review, so I don't really know. Anyway, the Raw tag team. Oh yeah, so who are you going with? Neville?
Yeah, I'll say Neville.
All right, I'll go with Aries just to Mix things up here.
Wait, no,
No?
hold on.
Okay.
I feel like a singles belt has to change hands.
Are you fucking playing Xbox?
I'm playing UFC.
Yeah, I can hear the sticks.
Somebody challenged me.
Beat the shit out of him. All right.
I'm fighting against CM Punk, so.
Oh, that'll be easy. Shouldn't take you too long. So, Raw Tag Team Championship match: the Hardy Boys versus Cesaro and Sheamus. Oh, it's a steel cage match. Wow, I forgot. That's cool. Why am I being so negative? I'm looking forward to this match. I like the Hardys, even though I'm kind of over them because I'm not.
Jeff's gonna hurt himself.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. I'm not over the Hardys. I just really want Broken Matt, and it's harsh in my vibe. That's what I think is really gonna happen overall for like the hardcore. They're gonna want Broken Matt so much, and they're not gonna get it. TNA are fucking dicks. I'm gonna go with because they don't have the broken gimmick. I'm gonna go with the Hardy Boys to retain. Or should I? Wait, I want to reconsider that. Because they beat Cesaro and Sheamus once. Would there really be a point in them burying them again? Because they look like they want to get Cesaro and Sheamus. They gave them kilts. So they're starting to look alike, right? So they're doing something with them. And I like them together. Fuck it. I'm going to go with Cesaro and Sheamus are going to be your new tag team champions. That's what I'm going with. I'd prefer that than the Hardys keeping it. Let the Hardys move on. Let the Hardys move on.
Just put them in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can see Jeff Hart. Oh, no. I've got a scenario in my head.
Yes.
I feel Cesaro and Sheamus are going to... I can see, like...
Hardy tries to go too nuts.
Yeah. Fucks it up.
Yeah.
And whilst he's, like, paralytic in the ring, Cesaro and Sheamus just, like, walk out the front door.
Real casual, like.
I don't... So it's a tornado tag match. So...
Is it?
I don't know. Well, you can't really have a tag match in a steel cage.
That's a good point. Well, you used to be... Oh, no, I guess not. No, because the way that the cage sets up.
Because you just, like, if you lean back, you'd be, like, grating.
Plus, if you were fat, you wouldn't fit. Well, you wouldn't fit anyway.
Yeah, like, if you had, like, Viscera in one of them tag matches, you could probably, like, churn her out and she'd come out on the other side.
And then he'd... like pushing Play-Doh through a mold?
Yeah. Hello from the other side.
Then we get a Raw Women's Championship kendo stick on a pole match.
Bliss.
Yeah, Bliss, please.
There is no, especially after the segment this week.
Exactly.
There's no fuck. I kind of hope. You know what?
What?
With Sasha Banks on the main part on the pre-show, possibly.
Heel turn?
Well.
Don't ask her.
What I know for sure.
Yeah.
Is it's coming up very soon.
Her time is up. Her time is now.
Within the next, I think the time frame is in the next 2 months.
Boop, 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 boop.
So, you know, I kind of hope that like Alexa Bliss gets the upper hand.
Right.
No, wait, that wouldn't make sense.
Oh, Robbie, you don't book yourself into a corner now.
No, the turn will happen.
All right.
Oh, it'll happen.
I believe. I miss John Cena.
He's back for July 4th.
No, I still miss him.
Watching the big evil Indian man.
I can't wait. Oh, that would be beautiful. Oh, that would be amazing. He would beat Ric Flair's record on America's birthday. Oh my God, please. Please. The internet would fucking kill itself. Maybe not, because they don't seem to take to gender too kindly. So, at least though, I could see the next day tweets, well, at least the WWE Championship is on someone credible now. That'd be great. Imagine wins and losses matter. Thinking, please. It's all a work, folks. It's all a work. Then we got the Intercontinental Championship match between Dean Ambrose and The Miz. If Ambrose is disqualified, he will lose the title. If The Miz doesn't win...
I don't understand.
It's stupid. It's really... Why wouldn't you just...
Extreme Rules.
Why wouldn't you just come out, kick him in the fucking nuts, and take the title? Oh, because then you would be disqualified. My bad. My bad. It's only Ambrose. I forgot that it's not both the men. Well, there you go. That's the point. Oh, but Miz is just going to... You know what you're going to get here. The Miz is going to antagonize him the whole time, and that's going to be that. Hopefully the Miz wins. God, I'm so sad The Miz is on Raw. And then at our main event, because God forbid our champion be on TV or a pay-per-view, the Universal title #1 contenders match between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt, and Samoa Joe. You gonna come over here? My name's Samoa Joe. It's fun to try. You should try that sometime, Robbie. Robbie, pay attention to the podcast. Are you losing in UFC?
I knocked him out like 2 minutes ago.
Nice.
I'm just mulling over the fact that you're pronouncing Samoa Joe like that.
It bothers you? Do you want me to say? Do you want me to say Soma Joe?
Soma Joe.
Like Steiner? That's shade. Extreme Rules Fatal 5-Way match. Who's taking it? Who's taking it, Robbie?
I don't know. The easy choice, like the outright favourite, is Balor.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I want Roman Reigns to win because I just want him to get the title.
Well, no, I can't see it being
with.
Reigns.
You can?
Because that'll be the big Mania match. Because I don't think Brock's really going to drop this until Mania.
Probably not. That's where he drops titles.
Yeah, for a big lad like Brock, it's,
Yeah.
But what it is, for what it's worth, Brock's probably going to wrestle all 5 of these guys individually at some point. Anyway.
Yo,
until Mania.
You think he has 5 matches on his contract? Please, come on now, don't get crazy.
I bet you $100
Oof.
by this time next year he'll have wrestled all 5 guys.
Ah, okay, fair enough. I'm not gonna take
an ounce of Kush.
All right, let's do that, which is a lot more than $100, but that's okay. Well, not that much more, but whatever.
Well, we'll go halves and celebrate anyway.
There you go. Sharing is caring, folks.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I don't know. I just think that either Balor or Bray Wyatt.
I think I'm going to go with Balor just because I think it would be super comical to watch Finn Balor stand across the ring from Brock Lesnar.
Let me send you this picture. This is a hilarious picture. Let me find it. I don't know whether to put it. Do you want me to DM you it or do you want me to Skype you it?
Yeah, I guess you could Skype it. Yeah, Skype it.
Where's the chat? All right, okay. Because it makes sense. There's a reason I'm sending it.
Skype is so unuser friendly.
There we go.
It's Finn Freeze. And
there's a Finn Freeze and Brock Stenson.
Jesus Christ! And Brock looks like he could eat rocks, and like not even chip a tooth.
I like how they used to bully him in primary school by calling him broccoli.
That's what? Wow. Trolling has come a long way. Broccoli, really? I'd be like, thanks. Yeah, broccoli's awesome. It's full of vitamins.
There's a documentary when like this kid was like, "Hey, broccoli," and Brock was like, "Yeah." And then I kicked his ass. We're friends now.
We're cool. We're cool. Don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah, forget about it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Finn Balor just because I want to see that. That'd be cool. I like Finn. I like Brock. Fuck it, do it. I'll watch Lesnar toss Balor around for a while. Dude, do you know how easily he could pick up Balor and throw him out the fucking ring? Get the hell out of here! Fucking throw him in the 10th row. Peace.
I could. You know what? I think we both could do it. To be honest.
Well, maybe you could.
No, he's legitimately probably very light.
You think? He's rock hard though. You see those abs? Damn.
Found out today that I could deadlift myself. So.
What do you weigh?
110 kilograms.
I don't know what that is. Is that a lot? Was like like 200 pounds? 250?
Pounds. Hold on. Kg. So. Pound wise, I can deadlift 440 pounds.
Damn.
And Finn Balor weighs 189 pounds.
Holy shit! I weigh like 160.
Yeah. No.
But most of that weight I carry in my trunks.
Fuck off.
That's right, Robert. I said it. It was my special gift to you for your exit show.
Nice.
An awkward joke.
See
about
where
my
I get it
penis.
from.
Yeah. Now, if people think you're weird, just send them my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Be like, well, look what I came from.
Yeah.
So who the fuck's gonna win the match, Robbie? Balor.
Finn Balor.
Good. There you go. We're done. Those are what paper? What fucking? I can't keep track. There's too many. This is your Extreme Rules predictions, professionally done as always, right here on the Kayfabe Today podcast. Well, Robbie, we've made it to the end of your last show for a little while. I'm very sad to see you go. It's gonna be fucking boring because Drew never shows up. We do a lot of solo shows. You better still like it and retweet it.
Yeah, better do.
You better do a lot of things. So where can people find you on the internet if they want to keep track of your travels throughout the beautiful land known as America?
You can find me at Robbie Radford on Twitter. There we go. I like it. At Robbie Radford on. I don't know why I'm giving it away. If you wanna, for some reason, be interested in what I'm doing in America, it's probably best to add me on Snapchat and Instagram. I believe my Instagram is. Let me just load it up.
It's Robbie Radford TNO something. Is there a TNO in there? TNO. Robbie?
It's. What did you fucking tell me? TNO_Robbie. TNO being the notorious one.
What are you
so
What are you notorious for?
Because I'm 20 and I know fucking more about wrestling than 80% of the wrestling fans on the planet.
Oh
and people don't like it.
Oh shit! Wow.
Have you ever heard the story of why I got it?
No.
Because there's a wrestling fan that was like, I don't know, he's like mid-30s. And he has this TV station. Well, he's part of this TV station called Made in Leeds, which is a channel primarily just for Leeds.
Okay.
And like we were gonna sort something out, and then he figured that I kind of knew more about wrestling and watched it more than he did.
Uh-oh.
And he just like wouldn't talk to me. And then I spoke to him at SummerSlam, and he was just like, I just didn't want to present a show with someone younger than me that knew more about stuff than I did.
What the hell? Why is he so insecure? Jesus.
I don't know.
Jeez.
We'll never know.
Well, if the views go up while you're gone, you're not coming back. So.
I'm gonna do like an Eric Bischoff. No, you know when like a Vince Russo running.
Oh Jesus.
Just throw a belt at someone. This is why this company sucks.
I watched that the other day on YouTube. I love that clip. But
Same, I did. Yeah, sorry.
But I'm sorry to distract you there. Continue with your self-promotion.
I got too excited.
It happens to the best of us. Don't worry, son. You'll get back up on the horse one day. Did you just gurgle? This show is dying. You can find me on Twitter at MTLBroski. If you want to support the show, you can go to ProWrestlingTees.com/FTITM or Patreon.com/FTITM. I'm going to be working on some more videos very soon. More podcasts. Nothing but good times. Nothing but shits and giggles, as they say, on those mean streets. So for Robbie, my name is Eric, and this has been the Kayfabe Today podcast. Bye, Robbie.
Peace out, nerds.